The long-awaited City Walls music video is finally here. I'm not going to go step by step through everything that happened in the video like I usually do in my explanation videos because I think I'll talk forever, but I'm going to talk about the parts I want to process and theories that I have in the order they occur to the best of my ability. And if there are a lot of things that I inevitably miss, there may be a part 2, but that video may not come out for a while. Okay, here we go. When Clancy is fighting Nico, he picks up Ned's antlers and uses them to seize Nico. In the Paladin Strait music video, he does the same thing with the rest of the bishops, and in one shot, you can see one of the bishops' eyes are yellow, which confirms that Clancy is seizing them, not just that the antlers have some kind of power in addition to seizing. And we know that in order to seize a vessel, they have to be in the state of glorious gone, meaning they're dead. And if Clancy can seize all of the bishops, that means they are all dead. In the Outside music video, he sees Keon's, but that was right after the bishops killed him. But the fact that he was able to seize all the bishops and now Nico, when Nico's clearly, still alive or maybe living dead, usually vessels are probably dormant until they're seized, but the bishops somehow can still be alive while also dead. There's a shot in the Paladin Strait music video where there's literally people emerging from their neon graves, and this is important because later in the video, Nico kills Clancy. He stabs him with Ned's antlers, and because of this, Clancy can now become a bishop because he is now living dead. Nico ends up breaking Ned's antlers, and Clancy realizes he can use the symbol of the click to use his powers. Ned symbolized his creativity, which he used to fight the bishops in Dima, but he is able to use his powers without Ned's antlers. He doesn't need something else or someone else. He had it in him all along to fight back. I think this is symbolism for things we use as a crutch or think we don't have what it takes to fight our bishops on our own. We know that Dima is a physical representation of Tyler's inner demons, his anxiety and depression, and we know he uses his creativity in music to fight. Like his lyric, "If it wasn't for this music, I don't know how I would have fought this." I'm not sure what the symbol means, and Tyler has said before that if he's the only person who knows what it means, it gives him a reason to live on because he holds this information that no one knows but him. And I think that really shines a light on the fact that as much as the Torchbearer helps Clancy get to Nico, in the end, he'll be locked out of the door in the tower, and Clancy will have to fight Nico alone. When Clancy uses the power of the symbol of the click, the Torchbearer and Nico are both blown away. Nico for good. The Torchbearer gets back up, but I think it's symbolic that Clancy had to hurt the Torchbearer to defeat Nico, and the Torchbearer was too late to stop him from becoming the new Nico. This wasn't the ending he wanted, so he'll have to try again. You can see his anticipation waiting for Clancy to turn around when he's grabbing the robe, and the disappointment when he sees that part of his face is smeared. The smearing or paint on Clancy's face doesn't go as high up his face as it did on Nico. This can be symbolic that he's not as evil as Nico. It's not a perfect happy ending, but it's progress. I don't know if the paint will move up higher as Clancy rules over Dima and time passes, or if it will stay where it is, or if it's possible for it to go away, or maybe shrink back to just his neck being covered. I don't think the end goal is for the paint to totally go away. Maybe the end goal is to just get it back to where it's only on Tyler's neck and hands, like how we first saw it when it was first introduced in the Blurryface era. When Clancy is handing out the remaining 8 robes to the Banditos, he offers one to the Torchbearer, but the Torchbearer refuses the offer. He can't become a bishop because this wasn't the ending he wanted. You can see the anguish on his face in this moment. Like he said to another Bandito afterward, he likes this Clancy, but that isn't Clancy anymore, and they will find a new Clancy and try again, always. The same way that the bishops are inside Tyler's head and Clancy is a version of Tyler in his head, the Torchbearer is also just a character in his head. And in this case, he looks like Josh because that is the physical representation of Tyler's hero, his right-hand man to help him survive Dima. We all have a Torchbearer, the hope in our mind, the driving force that keeps us fighting another day. I'm sure there are things I didn't talk about in this video. If you have any theories, please feel free to share them in the comments. I love to read them. Thank you guys for sticking through with me on this journey. It's been awesome, and I'm so sad that it's over, but just thank you to everyone who's been here and watched the videos on the channel. And stay alive, friends.